request the Honorable Minister for his keynote address. Before he comes and join us at the dais, I would like to say that he has graced us with his presence despite having an extremely busy schedule, and that too in the times when his ministry is working on bringing our nation's economy back on track through various policy reforms and packages. Welcome, sir.
Chairman IDSA, Shri Vivek Katoji, Ms. Tamuna, Mr. Garth, Shri Hemraj Pandey ji, Shrimati Rini Sanyal ji, dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. As Mr. Pandey said that I am the first minister to be here, all I want to say is our government is very keen when we have set the benchmark of $5 trillion economy to be by 2024-25. The role of every industry is important, and I'm pleased to be here on your annual survey for the 2018-19 for the direct selling industry to be released today. I understand that the direct selling has been growing at a steady pace, and the industry is providing an opportunity to millions of Indians who wish to embark on their entrepreneurial journey. The direct selling industry contributes to India's growth and also creates jobs across the nation. It is commendable that this industry engages around 6 million people involved as either distributors or direct sellers, and I've been told that this number could grow to 20 million by 2024, by 2025. The fact that around 25% of the direct sellers are from the age group of 18 to 45 years is a testament that this industry has been given self-employment opportunity to our young generation. While in one of the slides which showcase the number of women being involved in this industry, if I look at the stage, here is 25% representation on the dais. But whereas actually if you look at the direct selling industry, the woman has outnumbered the men. They are 75% and the men are just 25%. So it is heartening to hear that in this unique industry segment, the number of women sellers have increased from 2.7 million in the year 2016 and 17 to 2.85 million in the year 2018-19, which indicates that over 200 women have joined the industry every day during the past 2 years. This is a commendable achievement, and it aligns with our government's vision of encouraging and facilitating the role of women in India's growth story. An increasingly high number of women homemakers are joining this direct selling business, as this business gives them an opportunity to supplement their family income whilst ensuring there's the flexibility needed with their work. And I'm sure the target what you have set for yourself and for the industry to be among the top 10 players in the world is going to ensure a large number of women and young entrepreneurs and direct sellers to be engaged in the coming years. The direct selling industry can tie up with various schemes of the government like Startup India, Stand Up India, Skill India. The young people joining the direct selling industry can probably become future entrepreneurs and job creators with the help of various schemes of the government. Well, as far as the MSME sector is concerned, the direct selling industry is also contributing to the growth of MSME sector in the country. I understand that majority of the selling companies engage MSME operators for production of high quality products. I request to the direct selling industry to also focus on the small cottage industries, handicraft industries, artisans in the villages and small cities and tie up with them. This can benefit both the direct sellers who can access widely available untapped industries and the small industries who have an avenue to contribute their resources towards making quality products. In the last few months, Honorable Finance Minister and I have been meeting with various industry leaders, trade associations, bankers, professional bodies, and people at large. After taking in the inputs and after deliberations with due considerations, we have come up with some substantial reforms which will boost the economy and revive the investment and growth in the country. We announced a historical corporate tax rate cut, which is the single biggest direct tax reform in the country in the past 15 years. Domestic companies will be required to pay only 22% tax while foregoing any deductions and exemptions. The new manufacturing companies, which will be registered in India and will start their manufacturing before 2023, will be required to pay just 15% tax. Just 15%. Today you pay 34.19% tax, and if you include the cess and surcharge, you will be paying only 17%, and which provides huge boost to the Make in India initiative of our government. And I'm sure your industry will also take the benefit of this. These rates are one of the most competitive rates in the world, and we will attract fresh investment in manufacturing, which will catapult our country into a $5 trillion. Have you set a target for your industry? What will be your contribution to the $5 trillion economy mark? The corporate tax rate cuts will have a twofold benefit. One, they will be required to pay a reduced corporate tax, and two, they will not be anymore required to claim exemptions and deduction, which merely increases compliances and complexities. To reduce the compliance of our taxpayers, we are introducing a faceless assessment scheme from the auspicious day of Vijayadashmi this year. So, as far as the input from the industry came about the notices, about the income tax department or the GST or other issues, we have taken that seriously. We've been interacting with the income tax officers, GST officers and the custom officials across the country. We have been traveling to across the country and telling all the officials, you should not have the approach of suspect all. They are the wealth creators of the country. We should have the approach of respect all. Till the time we don't have enough evidence for any suspicion or to have any survey, so there should be a change in your approach towards the taxpayers and the wealth creators of this country. My government, my Prime Minister, has said it on the floor of the House that we must respect the wealth creators of this country, and I can assure you we are taking every step in that direction so that you should feel free to multiply your business in this country, and we should achieve together the $5 trillion mark by the year 2025. We have also announced an upfront release of 70,000 crore rupees for the recapitalization of the public sector banks, which will increase the flow of the funds from the banks to the NBFCs and also to the consumers. And not only releasing the funds to the banks and which will further give it to the NBFCs, we are making sure that this coming festival season in the month of October, we will having 400 programs on the grassroots level in various districts of the country, where the banks will pass on the benefits to the NBFCs and to the entrepreneurs, industrialists and to the consumers, and we will make sure the union ministers and various senior officials and the MPs will be present during those programs, so the money which goes through the government to the bank should reach out to the last man. It will further boost the consumption, it will further boost the growth and investment in the country. We are not just meeting the industrialists. We met them after the parliament session was over. We spent good 10-15 days meeting them, considered and taken decisions in the last 6 press conferences what we held, whether it was the automobile sector, in where we brought out more clarity that the Bharat 4-stage automobiles which are manufactured will be used till the time of their registration. Even the registration fee which was supposed to be on the higher side has been delayed to the June 2020. Additional 15% reduction has been granted. If you look at the repo rate, the bank interest rate which has been reduced, and the benefits have been passed on to the customer, and we are ensuring that the reduction in the bank rates, interest rates, should be passed on to the consumers. At the same time, various other industries, we have taken other steps towards the MSME sector also. To boost the liquidity among the MSME sector, we have announced the release of pending GST refunds should be released in 30 days, the pending ones, and in future it will be released in 60 days time, not more than 60 days. So we have also announced measure to boost the housing sector by announcing a special window with a fund size of rupees 20,000 crores to provide the last mile funding for non-NPA and non-NCLT projects. Thus, this will help in the construction of unfinished units. This move will benefit 3.5 lakh home buyers who already have been supported by the government by classifying them as the financial creditors in the amended Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. I earnestly hope that the steps and measures taken by the government and the industry will respond with equal enthusiasm with bringing in more investment, which will help achieve the PM's vision of $5 trillion economy. I wish good luck to your industry, to the Indian Direct Sellers Association and their members. I'm sure you're going to work hard, do well. Mr. Pandey has said that while he was in position, he took many steps to bring in more clarity as far as your sector is concerned. In the recent parliament session, we have passed many laws from triple talaq to the abrogation of 370 to 35A, which most of you believe may not happen in your lifetime, but this decisive government has done so. So whether it was related to the rights of the Muslim woman, to the rights of people of Jammu and Kashmir, and also taken the landmark decisions, historic decisions as far as the industry is concerned, the corporate tax rates are concerned. We are open. We are very open to listen to the voice of the industry, not only listening, but we have been acting on them as well. So as far as your industry is concerned, there may not be many issues directly related with my ministry, but even anything to do with the Consumer Affairs Ministry, we will be more than happy to sit with you and understand the challenges faced by your industry by the end of the day, if we have to grow in each segment, whatever legally possible, we'll be more than happy to do that, to take it to the next level, so that you should not only look at among the top 10 countries. If India is going to be among the top 3 economies of the world, why should you look at only to be among the top 10? So I could not say no to Mr. Vivek Katoj to be part of this program. I had a very important meeting today at 11, but I was pressed hard for that meeting, but I could not say no. He ended his speech with the शेरो शायरी आपने कर दी, मुझे भी करनी पड़ेगी. और उससे मिलता जुलता ही कुछ कहना चाहता हूं. जिंदगी की असली उड़ान बाकी है, अभी कई और इम्तिहान बाकी हैं. अभी तो नापी है मुट्ठी भर जमी तुमने, अभी तो सारा आसमान बाकी है. अभी तो सारा आसमान बाकी है. So from 4 million to 5.6 million, there is a growth of 40%. Am I right? Is that the right number? And in how many years? Just 2 years. And you can see the possibility and the opportunity which is waiting, and I think we should take the advantage of this. And I'm sure you're going to do well in this direct selling industry. My best wishes to you and to the industry leaders, your members. Let me again thank IDSA for inviting me here and to be part of this. I once again congratulate you and thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much for such encouragement.